it's Brooke, and I'm going to do another Brooke review just for you. Alright, so the series I'm going to be doing today is the Time Traveler series. The first book is called The Time Travelers, Book 1 in the Gideon Trilogy. Now, I have the second book with me also called The Time Thief, but I don't have the third book with me today because it is on my Kindle. So I can't really show it to you. Alright, so this book, or this series, was written by Linda Buckley Archer, and I thought it was a really great series. If you're an avid reader like me, it's probably something you're going to want to read because it keeps you busy for a while. Pretty thick book. It's one of those books that you can't put down. And I'm going to tell you why in just a second. Alright, so the book is about time traveling. That's why it's called The Time Travelers. So these two kids, Kate and Peter, they're just friends, come across a anti-gravity machine. And you'll learn a little bit more about that if you read the book. It's not a time machine, but it just happens to take them back in time on accident. So they arrive in 1763, and they meet up with a man named Gideon Seymour. Now, I love the way this book is written because parts of the book are written from Gideon's perspective. Now, Gideon lived in 1763, and he had the privilege of meeting these kids from the future. So, some of the passages of the book are from Gideon's own personal journal, which is really cool because he talks in that old-timey language, and it's a different way of doing things, and I just liked that about the book, that every now and then you'd get a taste of what Gideon was thinking and feeling when he was going on adventures with these two kids from the future. Now, I'm going to read you the back of the book, just to give you another little taste. So it says, The First Book of the Gideon Trilogy, 1763. Gideon Seymour, thief and gentleman, hides from the villainous tar man. Suddenly, the sky peels away like fabric, and from the gaping hole fall two curious-looking children. Peter Skock and Kate Dyer have fallen straight from the 21st century, thanks to an experiment with an anti-gravity machine. Before Gideon and the children have a chance to gather their wits, the tar man takes off with the machine, and Peter and Kate's only chance of getting home. Soon, Gideon, Peter, and Kate are swept into a journey through 18th century London and form a bond that they hope will stand strong in the face of unfathomable treachery. So, already, that sounds like an awesome book that's going to be very exciting. It was really action-packed. Really cool. These kids are from Britain, so they have a funny way of speaking too, which I really liked. And I loved the characters. Gideon had a very original personality. I loved Kate and I loved Peter. They were really lovable characters that you really cared about. And even when I got to the second and third book, I started to like the villain too, the tar man, the enemy. He kind of became even a bigger role in books 2 or 3, and I thought that was really different. It was a very different approach to writing about an evil enemy, which I also thought was really cool. Now, the only thing I have to say about the series is that towards the end, it got a little bit confusing. Kate and Peter were time traveling. They were starting to time travel a lot, and in the books, time traveling started to mess with the future. So when things started to get out of hand, you kind of had to keep up what was going on in the future and in the past. So sometimes I would have to reread certain parts just to be sure I was getting it straight, but that might also have been because I was reading too fast. That happens too. So if you think you're going to like this series as much as I did, I think it's the perfect series to order on Amazon or go buy at the bookstore because you're going to love it. So I'm glad you could watch this video, and if you have any comments, just please write them below. Just the usual. If you've already read this series, comment below. If you have any questions about the series, comment below. And if you have any other books you'd like me to review, comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye.